Hey everyone, this is Corey with Stafford ZDC, and today I have a pair of Asher knives to talk about. One is a very soon to release prototype, and the other is one that you can find in stock here and there. I was lucky to grab one in stock for my boss just about a week ago, I would say. This one is the one we're going to start with, and if you're not familiar with this model already, I hope that this introduction inspires you to go buy one. Asher Knives, the designer Justin, he is based out in Pittsburgh, so my home state of Pennsylvania, though all the way across the state from me. Really great guy, really nice designs that come in at an affordable price. This is the Asher Spiro. This is the whole version, the slot version. There are thumb stud versions, and there's some more down the pipeline. You're looking at G10 here, though there is a titanium version that comes in and out of availability. This guy is in CPM 20CV, which you can see marked right there on the ricasso. It's on bearings. The action is phenomenal. The detent is nice on these guys. This one's on the lighter side, but it's not light at all. Just from the couple that I have handled, this is on the lighter side for Asher. And this one still is basically perfect. It pops out with the thumb, and it's very easy to reverse flick as well. The one I bought for my boss that I gave him over the weekend when I worked was stiffer than this, and it was phenomenal. Really, really great. But the thing I haven't gotten to, that I've kind of been alluding to and rambling on about, is the price. This guy is $115. You will pay tax on that. At least in the state of Pennsylvania, I paid tax on it. And no, $115 included tax. So I guess I did pay tax, but it was included in the total price of the knife. It worked out to be $115 flat, no additional shipping charge, which was really nice, and it got here really quickly as well. This one, like I said, in particular, is from Pass Around, but buying is not a problem at all off the Asher site. It's pretty easy to navigate. And with the 115, like I said, you're getting bearings, a great detent, 20 CV, and in this case you have the contoured G10 scales with a G10 backspacer, and you can see a post in there for the lanyard. You also have a deep carry wire clip that carries essentially as deep as you can get with a model like this, very little still sticking out of the pocket there. That is reversible, so you can do this left-handed, and being a hole opening knife, it's pretty much as lefty friendly as a liner lock is going to get without being a dedicated left-handed liner lock. Ergos are super great on this. I have a large size glove. This fits my hand just about perfect. The contouring is really nice in hand, and the clip is unobtrusive, so this locks into your hand really well. The jimping is what I would call like just aggressive enough with pressure. With pressure, you're really not going to slide on it, but you have to put a pretty decent amount of pressure, or just like the tip of your thumb. It's aggressive enough to grab that, but not necessarily the whole pad of the thumb. So it's like B plus jimping for me. But yeah, the action's great, and this guy has a great grind. You're looking at 0.09 inch blade stock, so nice and thin stock. And then you have a flat grind that carries down from about 75% of the way through this hole down to the edge. So only this area back here is the full thickness, which is rarely an area that you're going to be passing through material, especially because you do have the hole for a large portion of this blade. I would say maybe a little more than a third of the cutting edge it has this hole behind it, which makes, even though it's got full thickness, slicing through material really nice and easy because there's no resistance in this area where the hole is. And then as you go further up, you're dealing with less and less full thickness blade, which makes this an absolutely excellent slicer. Ergos are great, action is great, and the price is phenomenal for what you're getting. 20 CV, bearings, contour G10, awesome. Awesome piece. The Spiro from Asher Knives, the whole Spiro, whatever the technical term is for this particular one. Yeah, really nice. If they're not in stock now, sign up on the Asher website to get emails when knives are in stock. I know he's done some factory seconds recently as well, if you wanted to save a couple of bucks on the regular ones. But they do sell out quickly as well, so keep that in mind. I'll let this guy hang out up here for the rest of the video while I talk about this fixed blade here coming from Asher Knives. is going to come, I believe, as you see it here, with this little clip on it, which you can see would tuck right into your pant leg, or I guess not your pant leg, but your pant pocket. Is probably where you'd want to carry this. Or you can throw soft loops over the top to carry this on the belt. This is a Kydex sheath. There's very, not a ton of rattle in there. I'm trying to make it so you can hear it. I have to really shake it to get the rattle. Yeah, not much play in there at all. It's nice and tight. And the retention is really good on this sheath. You can push it off like that with no problem. And you can see how this fits my hand. There's just enough room on here for all 4 of my fingers. If I wanted to like spread out a little more, that would be a bit of a problem. But, you know, to keep it nice and tight, it feels just fine. And you have that jimping on here that is very much like the jimping on there. I would call it like a B, B+. Though I think with just a little bit of pressure, this is a little bit better off than this guy here. This, now, I'm not a big fixed blade guy, which I'm sure you guys know. I have a few videos on the channel of fixed blades. This is really good, and I forget the name of this. I think there was a name posted recently on Instagram because he was trying out titanium scales for these, as this one is just in black G10. But these cut so damn well. This comes to a paper thin edge. This is a full flat grind that gets ridiculously thin all the way through out to the tip. And you can see you have a nice distal taper coming from the top of the jimping all the way down to the tip. It continues to get thinner and thinner with that full height flat grind. This thing just cuts like a dream. This thing glides through cardboard and with little to no resistance, and the ergos are really solid on it. Now, the one place where I didn't love in hand is right in this area where your pointer finger is. I found it to dig into my hand just a little bit. Well, because with a blade like this, I'm really choking up into that handle. So I'm kind of forcing my finger into it. Not so much the knife. I could stay back a little bit and avoid it. But I feel like with it there, I kind of want to be right up on that. And so that could be more of the user error rather than knife design error. Because it certainly is not a sharp edge. These are nicely rounded off with the stone washing process that this blade goes through. So it's not a sharp edge or anything like that. Just a place that I put my finger, and I tend to get a little bit of a hot spot going on with extended use. Though, like I said, could be my fault for the way I'm positioning my hand. Overall, though, this fits the hand great, and it cuts really, really well. It carries nicely in the sheath here. Nice snap into the Kydex. Showed you the retention on the way out. You do have a drainage hole in there, which is great to see. You know, let any excess moisture get out of there. And with this kind of a clip, you can drop this into the pocket, just have your handle sticking out, make it really easy to get access to that fixed blade and get it right back in the sheath, because that clip keeps it from going anywhere. This is set up so you can draw this, like I said, from the pocket. This is left-handed carry. Traditionally would be how this is set up at the moment. This was lefties pass around, so no surprise there that it's set up that way. Though if you were right-handed, you could switch it to this side, carry it right-handed, or better yet, you could leave it just like this, and you could reverse, draw it reverse, and have it this way. Not sure if it's designed to be any kind of a self-defense blade, but it would certainly accomplish that task if it was needed to. So, that's where I'm going to leave this one. 2 great offerings from Asher Knives. Both of these guys should be available soon. This guy kind of comes and goes, though it was out of stock, and then I managed to see 3 in stock very quickly, just a few days later after I looked. So keep an eye on the website, and you will probably find what you were looking for. If not, send them a message on Instagram, and I'm sure that he will be able to give you an idea of when things are coming back in stock, to give you a better timeline. So let me know your thoughts on these guys down below, and Asher Knives in general. I've had some of the other knives in the past, and they've all been really good. A lot of fun to play with, mod, mess around with, and he's a good dude over there at Asher Knives as well. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoy hearing my thoughts, and with that, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care.